Back with week 4, this time definitely our most difficult opponent to date. Houston Oilers have probably easily the best offense in the game, short of maybe the 49ers. We did get lucky in that their starting running back is injured for this game, so really just have to watch out for the pass more than anything against Houston. Maybe that'll help us a little bit more though. One good thing is their defense isn't terribly great. They don't have any outstanding performers on that side of the ball. So hopefully we can at least get a few scores and try and hold them under 20. Should be able to win that way. Kind of want to get rid of those guys so I can get a little run after the catch. Worked out pretty well. Not sure how I avoided that, but if they say I stayed in, I stayed in. If I could have made it past that guy, or that guy would have thrown an actual block on someone, probably could have made it in. Not much there. We want to take the chance and throw, or play it safe. Well, we've got Steve Grogan. Let's see what we can do here. Do not drop it. Thank you. Uh-oh. This could be trouble. Nope. This is going to be a pass play, I know for sure. Nobody guarded this guy up top, so yeah, this is going to be a difficult one. Moon can throw and run really well. Let's get everyone covered this time. And we could have everyone covered and you could just throw it to somebody and they still catch it. They're just that good. Ooh, got lucky there. We ran the sneak and luckily one of our guys broke through. We're gonna make it to the end zone. Yep, just barely. It's lucky for us. Punt returns are really difficult in this game, especially with a bad team. So I don't want to block any of those guys, just hanging out, that's fine too. So far pretty lucky. Fumbles at this end of the field is what would really mess us up. So we definitely want to avoid those. Strategy for that is just get to the sideline. If there's a fumble, hope it goes out of bounds. No, just short. That's kind of a cool little animation extra they threw in. I think it's funny. Oh, no. Well, let's hope this works. It's not going to work. Oh, maybe? Just, yeah. Really didn't expect that to work, but whoever at the bottom of our line was holding someone got him pretty good, so. Got it. Yep. He is the best player on our team for a reason. Off to a pretty good start. Their defense seems to be really not playing well. They managed to get lucky against their offense on the first turn. That play's really easy to defend against if you know it's coming. Just pick the middle linebacker there and dive before the guy can block you. Nobody's getting the guy at the very bottom of the screen, and he threw it short. That's the issue when you don't have everyone covered, is you end up running somewhere random and they throw it somewhere else. Again, pretty easy to defend against that one. So they're throwing it though. Probably gonna be another pass, right? Should have everyone covered pretty well here. And yeah, just threw it into double coverage and caught it anyway. Kind of the issue with playing against really good teams. Yeah. Hopefully we can hold him here. Try and force at least a field goal. Keep him out of the end zone. What play is this going to be? Play that pass, right? Yeah. Nobody's on the two deep guys, so we're in trouble here. Got pretty lucky there. We'll try a field goal. Should be able to get it. This distance isn't too tough, and yeah, kicked it pretty fast. It was a bad kick though. Oof. Kinda have to try to be that bad on that one. 51 seconds left. Really should have just kept that one. We got super lucky though. I was just gonna chuck one deep, but at this point we may as well try and get a couple points. We'll call timeout and try and kick a field goal. Good. Yep. 17-0 going into the half. Pretty good for us. Luckily their offense hasn't had much going and their defense hasn't either. It's kind of fortunate to get this team early in the season where the AI isn't playing as well as they will further in the season. Trouble, but luckily you keep like two guys back to try and cover guys that get past your initial downfield guys on the kickoff. We got kind of lucky there and managed to free up our nose tackle to make the play. Got lucky the safety made it over there to stop a really big play from happening. This is going to obviously be a pass, as you can tell by the three receivers at the bottom, so pick somebody that can guard. Looks like, yeah. And sometimes that just happens. So with bad quarterbacks, he would have just thrown it short, and our guys probably could have jumped up and knocked it down, but the good quarterback, he can actually throw it over the top and do something. Managed to block it, so that's good. There is no going for two in this game, so they need to score 2 touchdowns instead of a touchdown and a field goal, which is good for us. This one's trouble. Yeah, didn't stand a chance there. Mostly wanting to get to the sideline. I really don't want to fumble at this end of the field. Had a couple guys open, just couldn't get it to him. Tried to throw it right before he hit me. Didn't work. Let's see if we can get this one deep. Of course, our guy just ran right into him. Yeah, right at the 20, so not too bad. Let's see if they're gonna do that run play again. Nope. Everyone covered deep, so I was going to come up and try and cover that guy short. Yep. Just not much you can do against good receivers like that. Tried to dive too late there. And this is what can happen with good teams. They can kind of snowball into playing really well, really fast. Cover the deep guy and hope we can do something about it. See if they run the 3 wide. No, they run something else. That's the draw. Got it. The thing on our side is time, definitely. They may get 2 more 3 possessions at most. As long as we don't fumble or throw bad interceptions. Which I don't intend to do, but you never know. Got a bunch of open guys here, we're in trouble. I have no idea what happened there. Could have pretty easily had a touchdown one way or another. So we kind of lucked out. Should be good on this one. Nope, nobody's covering down there. I don't know what's going on that he's throwing these terrible passes, but seems to be working in our favor, so I'm not too upset. Not sure what happened with Yaya in that last series. Had several chances to get in and score, but something happened. Throwing to that guy on that play is seeming to be a bad idea. Try and run out the clock a little bit here so they have less chance to get the ball and score. That's what we didn't want to happen. Just need to hold him to a couple plays here. That's a good start. Didn't think they would be running it there, but you never know. They do weird stuff sometimes. There's nothing you can do when you got the guy covered and he catches it anyway. At 2 minutes, it's going to be very difficult for them to... They got to pretty much get it in here or they're in trouble. Pick the shotgun play for their pass, so... Should get there and have everyone covered. But, you know, not all plans work out exactly right. They got a chance now. They get it back and throw a bomb that I can't defend against. Luckily we did block the one kick so they can't get back with a field goal. And luckily we got the ball, just get out of bounds. I don't want to mess around. plays where we can get to the boundaries and run out some of the time. Not too worried about getting first downs or anything at this point. That should do it though. Got kind of lucky. Threw that one guy off and nobody was pursuing. As long as we don't fumble, we should be fine here. Yeah, like that, but you know, that's why we run to the sideline, is to fumble it out of bounds if it happens. So we didn't score at all in the second half, which happens. So you could see the fumbles can be really costly, especially in your own side of the field. 211 yards passing is not bad for them, especially on only 42% completion. We pretty much dominated the first half and still almost lost the game, so you kind of see how fast it will turn around against good teams. We pulled it out somehow. I'm sure we'll see this team again if we make it to the playoffs. But 4-0, not a bad start to the season.